Okay. Hello, how are you today?
I'm fine, thank you.
Good. My name is Allie. I'll be your student nurse today. I'm from Loyalist College. Can I start out by verifying your name, please? As it says on your wristband.
That's Nicholas Brandt,
Okay, and your date of birth?
1992.
Excellent. Thanks, Nicholas. Or shall I call you Nick?
Yes.
Okay, sounds good. I'm just going to perform hand hygiene now. And I'll use proper hand washing technique. Okay. So, today I'll be taking all of your vital signs, be taking a top-down look at, I'll be listening to your heart and your lungs, and even taking your temperature. So I think that's where we will start today. So, let me go and gather my supplies and I'll be right back. Getting the thermometer. So, I'm going to be taking your temperature orally today. So, I've got this probe here. This is clean, okay? I'm going to ask you to put it just under your tongue or the sublingual pocket. Okay, and close your mouth all the way around. Perfect. Beep, 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 beep. Beep, beep, beep. Okay, 36.5. That is quite normal and healthy. Dispose that there. Okay, and I think what I'll do next is I'm going to listen to your heart. I'm going to listen to your radial artery there. So I'm going to raise the bed to a proper working height. Okay, nice and comfortable?
Yep.
Perfect. So if I may just, I'm going to feel your hand if that's okay. Okay. And I'll begin counting in 3, 2, 1. Okay, it's 24, so I'll keep counting. Okay, so I got 64, and it's actually it's a regular beat. It's about a 2. Unbeknownst to the patient, I'm going to start counting respirations in 3, 2, 1. Okay, so that's 6 multiplied by 2 is 12. So that's quite within normal range. I'm just going to record those both here. Normal heart rate is between 60 and 100 beats per minute, while respirations we're looking for 10 to 12. So those are quite normal. And your temperature we will say was, what did I say? 36.5. Excellent. Okay, so now I'm going to be taking your blood pressure. So we'll just see how strong your heart is beating. So I'm just going to get my supplies. I'll be right back. Okay. Have you ever had your blood pressure taken before?
Yes, I have.
Yeah. Do you know what this a normal range for you?
No, I don't.
No, that's okay. We're gonna figure that out. Okay. So, I'm just going to apply the blood pressure cuff to your arm. Put your left arm there. Perfect. Okay. And you can lean back, be nice and comfortable. And to add a little bit of comfortability, I have a pillow here. I can just sneak under your arm. So I'm making sure that your legs aren't crossed. Good. You're nice and relaxed. Are you comfortable?
Yes, I am.
Okay, perfect. I'll get the tubing out of the way because that's not going to provide a very good reading if all the tubing's messed up. There we go. Okay. And this is your left. Perfect. So you can just sit back and relax. And I'm going to locate the brachial artery. There it is. Okay, so I palpated for the brachial artery and I felt it diminish at about 120. So I'm going to wait 30 seconds and then I'm going to inflate the cuff about 30 milliliters over 120. So I'm going to inflate the cuff to 150 and that's when I will listen for your systolic and diastolic blood pressure.
Right.
Oops, that is thoroughly backwards. I'll keep it on there. No. Okay. Oops. Excellent. And I read that it was, just gonna say, 143 over 84. Perfect. Okay. On to the next step. I'm just going to record that in my book, Nick, and then we'll be on to the next step. Okay, now I'll listen for your apical heart rate. So I'm going to have to palpate your chest, so feel around your chest a little bit, and then I'm going to listen to your heart. Is that okay? You don't mind if I have a little listen?
Nope, not at all.
Excellent, thank you. So, I I'll palpate at the mid-clavicle line.
Mm-hmm.
Right here, perfect. And I'm going to locate the second intercostal space. It's just to the left of the sternal angle. Okay, so 2, and then I'm going to count my way all the way down to 5. 3, 4, 5. Perfect. So this should be roughly where I can hear your apical heart sound. Oops, I better get this in. Perfect. And I'll start counting in 3, 2, 3, 2, 1. And keep counting. Fuck, that's hard to hear. I couldn't really hear it, but that's okay, because it'll be on a mannequin, so it'll be easier to hear. Okay, Nicholas. Yeah, I'm just skipping that part. All right, what is next? Next we will, we got the temperature, the heart rate, blood pressure. I guess we can do the transfer to the wheelchair. So, alrighty, so I've already introduced myself to you. Hi, I'm Allie, I'm your student nurse. I'll be transferring you to the wheelchair so that we can start today's activities. So let me just perform hand hygiene with proper technique. Excellent. And then I will prepare my supplies. So I've got my my wheelchair here. And so we've already assessed that Nick's strong side is his left side. So I'm positioning the wheelchair on his strong side of the bed, facing the foot of the bed at a bit of an angle, about, well, sort of midway between the head and the foot of the bed. Okay, Nicholas, so how are you feeling today?
I'm doing well.
Great. Are you ready to get into the wheelchair to start the day?
Yes, I am.
Oh, excellent. Before I start, are you able to assist me with helping you into the wheelchair?
Yes, I am.
Yeah? Okay, good. So if Nick is able to assist me with getting into the wheelchair, I won't need to ask for another nurse to help me transfer. But we're going to do this in steps. So, first of all, I can move that pillow out of the way for you. I know you're so comfortable. So first things first, I'm gonna sit you on the side of the bed with your legs dangling down, okay? So in order to do that, we're gonna do it in one fluid motion. I'll be here to help. I'll get you to cross your legs. So if you can cross your legs over there, perfect. And then on the count of 3, when I say 3, I'm gonna help you move in one fluid motion so that your legs sweep the floor and you sit upright with your trunk, okay?
Okay.
So I've got one hand on your shoulder and one hand on your knee. When I say 3, ready? 1, 2, 3. Good, excellent. So here I would, is where I would let the patient dangle their feet for a little while. I might apply footies. Oh, and of course, how are you feeling? Are you feeling dizzy?
No.
Excellent. You feeling pretty good?
Yes, I am.
Great. So, here it's recommended that we wait a couple of minutes even if we need for the patient to get their bearings. So I'll apply the booties, non-slip booties. Perfect. So I've got your wheelchair here. Make sure that the brakes are locked, which they are. Okay, Nicholas, here's the game plan. So I'm gonna help you stand up, and then we're going to pivot, pivot, pivot. And I'm gonna help you sit into the chair, okay?
Okay.
So I'm gonna stand here with my toes facing you, and I'm gonna use the muscles in my thighs and legs. And so I'm here to guide you. I'm here to guide your hips. So on the count of three, when I say three, you're gonna stand up and just wait for me when you're standing, and then we'll start pivoting, okay? So, ready? 1, 2, 3. Okay, pivot, pivot, pivot. And if you feel with your hands there, you'll be able to feel the wheelchair arms. There you go. And so just help yourself lower into the chair easily. There you go. How are you feeling, Nicholas?
Like a bag of balls.
Oh, that's great. So, okay. So I'll make sure I have your beer here, okay? And your call light is just within reach. So I'll be going now, but I'm just one call away if you need me, okay?
All right.
Okay, thank you. Okay, Nicholas, it's time to move you from the wheelchair and back to the bed, okay?
Alrighty.
You can put your beer on the nightstand there. Okay, so just like a reverse of what we did before, where you're gonna stand up, I'm gonna help you pivot over to the bed. But first things first, we'll make sure that the brakes are locked on the wheelchair, and they're locked on the bed too.
Tried to kill me last time.
That's the goal. Okay, so on the count of three, I'm gonna help you stand up. And you can kind of rock back and forth if you need that little extra leverage. 1, 2, 3. Stand up. Okay, pivot. 1 foot at a time. You're at the bed, so just carefully sink down carefully. Slowly as you can. Oh, there you go. There we go. How are you feeling? Are you feeling dizzy?
I'm fine.
Good. Excellent.
Just old.
Yes, you are getting old. I can tell. But hey, you're at the bed. You've done your workout for the day. So I will help you. I've never been instructed on how to do this before, but I imagine that you can lean back and over to the bed, and I can help you lift your legs up at the same time, one fluid motion. There you go. Okay. And I think my next thing that I have to do is I think that they give us a position. Yeah, positioning in bed. So maybe I'll help you into I don't know. Oh, and whenever I leave the bed, I put up the rails and ensure that the bed's locked. We could do dorsal recumbent position. That's a crowd favorite. Okay, so we're gonna have you put your lift up your knees so that your heels are in the bed. There we go. Excellent. I think you're all set. So the bed rails are up. I'll be stepping out now, but the call light is right there if you ever need me. Okay, Nick?
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Smell you later.
Smell you later.